Hey there, welcome to NSTACK.in. In this video, I am going to talk about how we can use library. So basically, we are going to talk about math library in this video. So let's make a file called 12 math.dart. So there is a reason that I am teaching you about the library in between, because later on we are going to do something similar to this one. So first we need to write import in order to use any library, and we need to tell the library name. So I am going to use dart colon math. So this is the library name. So the library can help us in various way. So in this case, the library will help us in finding the square root of a number, or finding the sine value or trigonometric value of any number, or by giving some radian or giving some angle, we are going to get the trigonometric value. So for now, let's start with the very basic. So if I am having an integer number, and which is going to be 25, and if I want to find the square root, you know that finding the square root in real life is also very difficult. We mostly use calculator. So suppose if I want to find in the programming using the math library, what I need to do, I just need to tell that sqrt, which is the function name which is defined in the math. And when as soon as I import this, this becomes like available in this file. So if I will remove this line, you can see that I am getting the error, the function sqrt isn't defined. But when we import this file, this function get defined. So this is how it works. So I hope that you got some of the things, that we are using a function, and this function takes a number and gives us the square root of this number. Again, the square root of 25 is going to be 5, which is an integer, but the square root of 24 is not an integer. So square root of an integer can be either the integer or a floating value. So that's why we cannot store this inside an integer. We need to store this inside a double. You cannot make this as integer, because the square root will always be double. If it's an integer in this case, which is 5, it will be converted to the double by making it 5.0. So let's print this result, and let's write dart 12. So you can see we got what is this, 5.0. So let's make it 625, which is the and the square root of 625 is going to be 25. I am already aware about this. So let's make something else. So let's make 144, and the square root of 144 is 12. So it's fine. So let's use something else, like let's use 14, 14, and its square root is not going to be some integral value. This is, you can say, there is a decimal, and which has some fraction part also, 3.74 something something something, very long. So I hope you got the idea that using the math library, we got the access to this sqrt uh, function, and this function help us in finding the square root. This is not that in the math library there is only sqrt, which is the square root function. There are some more things, so let's see those things. So suppose that if I want to get the value of pi, mathematical pi, so we are already aware that the value of pi is 22/7, or if we say in the fraction, this is going, or in the decimal, it is going to be 3.14 and something something something, but I do not know more than 3.14. So in the math library, it is defined that what is the value of pi. So let's try to print it. So I will write print, and I will write pi, that's it. And now if I, as you can see that the pi is not defined anywhere. So now if I will run this, you can see that I am getting the value of pi, which is 3.141592 something something something. So this is the first thing. There are some more mathematical thing which can be done. So suppose that if I want to find the log, so let's make a double result, and resu, I'll see result, result, and let's write the log, and after that we just have to pass a number. So suppose if I pass the 10, and if I print the result, so I am trying to find the log of 10. So I am going to get 2 point something something something. So this is log of base e. So suppose that if I want to know that what is the value of e, so in the mathematical there is a e term. So if you will try to print it, you will see that the value of e is 2.7182 something something something. And suppose if I will try to find the log of e, So let's see what will happen. So let's make this as a e. And what is this e? E is this one, mathematical e. There is no any variable e. So if I will do this, we are going to get 1. So you are already aware that if we will try to find the log of e, this is going to be e itself. And there are some more things which can be done, like we can find the sine trigonometric value. So let's finish it by finding a trigonometric value. So suppose if I do mm, result and sine, and here we just have to pass the angle. So as you are already aware, we can pass the angle in radian. So let's suppose the angle is pi. So I don't know how many of you are aware that what is the value of sine pi. Print result, but I am aware, so I can confirm you that if this is correct or not. So you can see that no, I think I'm also not aware about this one, sine pi. Okay, sine pi is something else which I was not expecting. So let's make sine pi by 2, and the pi by 2 is 1. Yeah, I am already about this pi by 2. Pi by 2 is 1. Okay, so let's try for the cos. So I am aware that the value of cos pi by 2 is 0. Not 0, it's 0, man. Let's try again for the this one. So let's try pi by 4 and let's see if it works. Okay, if this does not work, then also it's fine. You just need to know that we are not getting the actual value of pi by 2 or pi by 4. That's why this is happening. You can see that we are getting something